The first step in reducing cholesterol. Understand that the term cholesterol should not incite panic. The truth is, cholesterol is as natural to our bodies as blood itself. We utilize it to make cell membranes, produce hormones, and conduct a variety of other vital functions. Every day we produce around 1,000 milligrams of it. Some foods, such as egg yolks, beef, and whole milk dairy, contain cholesterol. But the majority is produced by the body. Your cholesterol levels are determined by two kinds of lipoproteins, or molecules that transport cholesterol and other chemicals through the blood. HDL cholesterol. The good cholesterol transports excess cholesterol to the liver, where it is eliminated from the body. It may help eliminate excess cholesterol from plaque, thereby retarding its development. Low levels of HDL suggest an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Elevated levels of HDL seem to protect against heart attack. LDL cholesterol. Instead of transporting extra cholesterol to the liver, bad cholesterol merely stores it in the bloodstream, causing it to accumulate in the arteries. Elevated levels indicate a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, whereas low levels indicate a decreased risk. In this video, we are going to show you how to reduce bad cholesterol without the use of medication. Number 9. Eat more fish. EPA and DHA are the abbreviations for two different fatty acids that are found in cold water fish. This fat is of the omega-3 kind. Numerous research studies have revealed that the omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA dramatically reduce levels of triglycerides. These healthy fats also have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and albacore tuna are the 5 best kinds of fish to consume to increase your intake of EPA and DHA. Make it a goal to consume at least 225 grams of fish on a weekly basis. If you do not eat fish very often, you may want to think about supplementing your diet with fish oil pills. Begin with a total of at least 1,000 milligrams per day of EPA and DHA, although you could need more than that if your triglycerides are exceedingly high. Number 8. Cut out the sugar. The consumption of sugar is the primary contributor to both elevated cholesterol and inflammation. Reducing the amount of sugar you consume might begin with cutting down on sweetened beverages. This includes the likes of lemonade, Kool-Aid, and soda, as well as energy drinks. However, this also encompasses beverages in pre-bottled forms, such as juice and smoothies. It is possible for smoothies to contain the same amount of sugar as a can of soda. Even natural sugar, when consumed in excessive quantities, may have an impact on a person's blood sugar levels. Making your own smoothie at home is a superior alternative to drinking just water as a beverage of choice. For a more well-rounded drink, limit the amount of fruit you put in your smoothie to 1 cup, and be sure to add some healthy sources of protein and fat. Number 7. Eat more healthy fats. Diets that are lower in carbohydrates and richer in sources of healthy fats may help reduce triglycerides while simultaneously raising HDL levels. Your diet should be mostly composed of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, such as those found in nuts, seeds, avocados, and olive oil. These fats have the potential to increase satiety, or the feeling of fullness, and to help maintain a healthy blood sugar level. As a result, you will have less of a desire to snack on foods high in sugar. Pay less attention to the number of calories that you consume and instead concentrate on consuming real foods that are unprocessed and include a limited number of ingredients. Number 6. Vitamin K2. The elimination of calcium deposits in the arteries is facilitated by vitamin K2. Even while this vitamin may not reduce cholesterol in a direct manner, calcium accumulation is an essential part of the plaque that causes arteries to become blocked. The egg yolk, hard cheeses made with whole milk, chicken breast, ground beef, butter, and liver are all excellent sources of vitamin K2. Animals that were raised on grass rather than grain have significantly greater amounts of vitamin K2 in their bodies. The finest sources of vitamin K2 also include saturated fat, which is a fat that has been linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease since the 1970s. A major study that monitored almost 350,000 people for more than 20 years found no indication that saturated fat contributed to the development of heart disease. You should not make saturated fat the major choice of fat in your diet, nevertheless. You should not be scared to include these vitamin K2 powerhouses even if they contain saturated fat because of the elevated level of vitamin K2. Primarily, you need to make sure that the animal sources for your K2 are of a high grade, grass-fed, and pasture-raised. However, the majority of each of our meals should still consist of vegetables and other plant-based foods. Number 5. Start eating more foods rich in magnesium. Only half of all Americans get the recommended amount of magnesium in their diet. The body may get a multitude of advantages from the presence of this super mineral. Magnesium has been demonstrated to reduce CRP, a protein that rises to higher levels when your body is experiencing inflammation. The risk of excess cholesterol and poor heart health is strongly linked to inflammation. Thus, this can only be of benefit to you. The following are examples of foods that are rich in magnesium: dark leafy greens, organic dark chocolate, almonds, toasted sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, broccoli, black beans, avocado, and bananas. Number 4. Eat more eggs. People have been warned by those in the medical field for many years to avoid eggs due to the cholesterol found in them. People have been replacing their breakfast of eggs, which are heavy in protein, with a bowl of cold cereal, which is high in sugar and has less protein. There is not much of an impact that the cholesterol we consume has on the total cholesterol that is found in our blood. In 2015, the United States Dietary Guidelines for Americans even went as far as to abolish the limit on cholesterol intake. The daily consumption of omelets made with 5 eggs and highly processed meats is not something that should be done. However, having 1 or 2 eggs with foods that are rich in fiber such as beans, vegetables that have been sautéed, and avocado may be a nutritious breakfast choice that will keep us content until our next meal. Number 3. Get moving. Engaging in regular physical exercise is the single most effective way to improve your HDL levels. You do not need to sign up for a membership at a fitness center just because of this. Walking is one of the most efficient ways to bring about weight loss and improvement in cholesterol levels. The establishment of manageable goals is another beneficial strategy in this situation. Find an activity that you really love doing, such as rock climbing, swimming, riding a bike, or anything else that gets your heart rate up. Number 2. Eat more fiber. Non-digestible carbohydrates, also known as fiber, are carbohydrates that cannot be broken down and absorbed by the body's digestive system to produce energy. Consuming fiber, particularly soluble fiber, has been shown to reduce levels of LDL cholesterol. In your digestive tract, soluble fiber congeals into a gel-like material which slows down the digestive process. In addition to this, it stops the body from reabsorbing cholesterol into the bloodstream by capturing the cholesterol. After that, the cholesterol that was blocked is eliminated from your body through your feces. Additionally, the bacteria that are resident in your large intestine ferment or feed on the soluble fiber. This fermentation not only contributes to the development of a healthy digestive tract, which in turn encourages the discharge of cholesterol, but it also results in the production of short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs. The production of cholesterol in your liver is inhibited when you absorb SCFAs, which leads to a drop in your blood cholesterol level. But unlike soluble fiber, insoluble fiber does not bring about a reduction in cholesterol levels. Insoluble fibers do not gel and are resistant to fermentation by the bacteria in the digestive tract. Instead, they are beneficial to health because they increase the volume of feces, speeding up digestion, and help in other ways. Number 1. Grapefruit. Israeli researchers from the Hebrew University in Jerusalem conducted research on grapefruit that was later published in the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry. In the study, the researchers first investigated the antioxidant potential of blonde and red grapefruits and then investigated the potential of these fruits to reduce cholesterol levels. Research conducted in test tubes revealed that red grapefruit contains a greater number of bioactive compounds and total polyphenols than blonde grapefruit. However, the amounts of fiber, phenolic acid, ascorbic acid, and naringenin, a flavonoid, found in both varieties of grapefruit, were found to be comparable. However, red grapefruit has a higher concentration of flavonoids and anthocyanins than its blonde counterpart. Participants in this research were given the option of incorporating grapefruit into their diets in one of three ways: red grapefruit, blonde grapefruit, or neither. The findings showed that consuming either red or blonde grapefruit lowered LDL cholesterol in just 30 days, total cholesterol by 15.5% in those who consumed red grapefruit, and 7.6% in those who consumed blonde grapefruit, LDL cholesterol by 20.3% and 10.7% respectively, and triglycerides by 17.2% and 5.6% respectively. In the control group that did not consume any grapefruit, there were no discernible changes. Even while your body can produce all the cholesterol it needs, you may still get cholesterol from the foods you consume. There are several variables, including your age, food, exercise levels, and genetic traits, that might influence your likelihood of getting high cholesterol. If you have high cholesterol, your doctor may recommend medication, but adjusting your lifestyle will be much more beneficial. Quitting smoking, increasing the amount of physical exercise you get, eating foods that are rich in nutrients, and maintaining a healthy weight for your body size are all things that may help bring down your cholesterol levels. Watch these other videos if you liked this one. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.